Do you want to stay active and independent as you grow older? Imagine being able to hike, travel, and lift your grandkids with ease, even in your later years. The key to maintaining this vitality isn't just luck or genetics, it is your muscle health. As we age, muscle loss is inevitable, but you can fight back with the right approach. Strength training is your best tool to not only extend your health span, but ensure you live those years with strength, mobility, and confidence. Ready to take control of your future? Why muscle health is critical for aging well. One of the most overlooked but essential aspects of health is muscle. Muscle isn't just about looking toned or strong, it's a foundation for overall health, mobility, and longevity. The harsh truth is, once you hit your 30s, you start losing muscle mass. By the time you're 80, the average person has lost about 40% of their muscle mass. Even more concerning is that we lose strength at 2 to 3 times the rate of muscle. And why does this matter? Strength is what helps you get up from a chair, lift your groceries, and stay active. There's a term for this muscle loss, sarcopenia. It literally means a poverty of flesh, but it's more than that. It's a poverty of strength. It leads to frailty, loss of independence, and a lower quality of life. In Chile, researchers followed 1,400 men and women over the age of 70. They found that those with the least muscle mass were 50% more likely to have passed away 12 years later, while 80% of those with the most muscle were still alive. The science behind strength training and aging. One study found that even people in their 80s can increase their muscle mass by 40% in just 12 weeks of consistent strength training. So even if you've never picked up a dumbbell in your life, it's absolutely possible to regain strength and muscle. When you lift weights or perform resistance exercises, you're stressing your muscles in a controlled way. This stress creates tiny tears in the muscle fibers, but don't worry, this is a good thing. Your body responds by repairing these tears and building the muscles back stronger than before. This process is called muscle hypertrophy, and it's the key to reversing muscle loss as you age. The best part is that strength training doesn't just build muscle. It also improves bone density, balance, and joint flexibility, which are critical for preventing falls and fractures, the leading cause of injury in older adults. What's even more amazing is that strength training boosts your metabolic health. As you build more muscle, your body burns more calories, even at rest. This helps with weight management and reduces the risk of chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and even Alzheimer's. Studies also show that strength training helps lower inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and increase energy levels. So, what causes us to gain or lose muscle in the first place? It's all about movement. A healthy adult who typically walks 10,000 steps a day will lose muscle if they cut that number down to just 2,000. In fact, you could lose 5% of your muscle mass in just 2 weeks of inactivity. On the flip side, staying active and adding strength training into your routine can slow, stop, or even reverse muscle loss. Practical tips for strength training in older adults. First, focus on compound exercises, movements that work multiple muscle groups at once. The best exercises for building strength and muscle as you age are squats, deadlifts, and overhead presses. These exercises engage your core, legs, and upper body, helping you build functional strength that supports everyday activities. If you're just starting out, begin with bodyweight movements. For example, practice bodyweight squats or use a sturdy surface for support. As you get stronger, you can progress to using weights like kettlebells or dumbbells. For instance, once you can comfortably squat with body weight, try adding a light kettlebell, gradually increasing the weight over time. This principle is known as progressive overload, the key to gaining strength. Just like the famous Greek wrestler Milo of Croton, who became stronger by lifting a growing calf each day, you'll build strength by gradually increasing resistance. For the best results, aim for 3 strength training sessions per week. Studies show that 3 times a week is optimal for maintaining and building muscle in older adults. More frequent sessions offer diminishing returns, so 3 well-structured workouts is an ideal balance. Also, don't forget about protein intake. Your body needs enough protein to repair and build muscle after each workout. Aim for at least 100 grams of protein per day. Key exercises for seniors. Certain exercises provide the greatest benefits in building muscle, improving balance, and supporting functional movements. Here are 3 key exercises that should be part of any senior strength training routine. Squats. Squats are one of the best exercises for lower body strength. They target the quads, hamstrings, and glutes, muscles essential for standing, walking, and climbing stairs. Start with body weight squats, making sure to maintain proper form by keeping your back straight and knees in line with your toes. As you progress, you can add resistance using a kettlebell or dumbbell. Deadlifts. Deadlifts work multiple muscle groups, particularly the back, legs, and core. This exercise is excellent for improving posture, preventing back pain, and increasing overall strength. Begin with a kettlebell deadlift, focusing on hinging at the hips rather than bending at the waist. As you get stronger, transition to using a barbell with light weights, gradually increasing the load. Overhead press. The overhead press targets your shoulders, arms, and upper back, helping you build the strength needed for activities like lifting objects overhead. You can start with a seated or standing dumbbell press. If shoulder mobility is an issue, try an incline chest press as a modification. Over time, aim to increase the weight you use, always focusing on controlled movements and proper form. These exercises engage large muscle groups and promote functional strength, making everyday tasks easier and reducing the risk of falls. Aim for 2 to 3 sets of each exercise, 8 to 12 repetitions per set, adjusting the weight as needed for your fitness level. The importance of progressive overload. This concept is simple but powerful, gradually increasing the stress placed on your muscles over time, forcing them to adapt and grow stronger. When you begin a strength training routine, your muscles respond to the stress by breaking down slightly, then rebuilding stronger during recovery. But as your body adapts to the same level of effort, you need to increase the challenge to keep progressing. This can be done in several ways: adding more weight, increasing the number of repetitions or sets, or even reducing rest time between sets. For seniors, this means starting at a level that feels comfortable and manageable, then gradually increasing resistance as your strength improves. If you're lifting weights, aim to increase the load by the smallest increments possible once you've mastered the current weight. As we've discussed, muscle mass plays a critical role in maintaining overall health and independence as we age. If you want to know the best anti-aging exercise, watch the following recommended video. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. You'll get more videos like this every week.